G'day, welcome to another episode of Skid's Garage. We're going to start putting all those parts you saw last episode back into the RB25 in the 180. I've recruited Sandy to do some help.
What up?
So let's get cracking. So the plan of attack is going to be to get the water feed for the turbo. We're going to use the heater hose to do that with a brass fitting that I got from Pertec. From there, we're going to do the thermostat and the water pump. Okay, so the pump's all gooped up. Let's get it on. So we're using a Nismo 62 degree thermostat. That'll hopefully keep temps a bit lower. So now we're putting in the oil restrictors. There's 3 feeds from the factory oil pump. You've got one at the front which does the VVT. You've got another 2 here. Basically the go-to is to push these 2 down and then put new restrictors in on top. We're going to go 0.9 millimeter there and a 1.1 millimeter there, just to reduce the oil coming up into the head and keep as much oil in the sump as possible to make sure we get some reliable drifting action. Going that way, see that way it sits in there and it starts. If it goes in there, we're in big trouble. So with our 2 restrictors installed, we've got the 1.1 in the rear and the 0.9 in the front. That'll keep our oiling issues under control. More oil in the sump and less oil in the head means happy drifting. Okay, so we've given the head a clean. Got some new head studs here, the ARP head studs. We're going to go with these instead of traditional head bolts. These will give a better clamping effect. Come with a sticker, which is awesome for toolboxes. As I said, these will give a better clamping effect because you've got a stud that goes into the block. You've got a washer and a nut that then goes down the thread. Instead of using a bolt to hold down, because with the bolt, you've got the tension of the head holding here, and then you've also got this thread trying to screw down as well. Whereas with the stud, you just have the tension of the head holding on the top and you're not worried about screwing the stud in as well. Pretty easy to install. Just make sure you use the instruction torque settings, which are located right there. 80 foot-pounds in 3 equal steps. Don't use the Nissan manual because that's for Nissan head bolts as opposed to studs. So see how much I've applied on there? Do you want to apply some to each thread?
To this way here?
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. And I'll just zhoosh it in.
You'll zhoosh it in?
Yeah.
There we go. So how...
On.
Jeez. Can you flip me the screwdriver, please?
Okay. Which is first?
So first will be the middle one, so it's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, so that one.
Okay. Oh, Jesus. Let's just double check. So what was the first one?
The first one was right in the middle, so
one?
Yep, that one.
Okay.
There's this one. There's this one. This one. That one. That one. And the last two.
Alright, head's torqued on. Alright, so we've got the head all torqued on now. We did 3 stages up to 80 foot-pounds. We did a 30, a 60, and then a final 80. Then we also did a final pass just to double check that everything was nice and snug. Alright, thanks for tuning in to another vlog. We've still got a few bits to go. Timing belt, exhaust manifold, intake manifold, just bolt-on stuff really. With the timing stuff, we're just going to take our time and make sure it's done properly. No one wants to have a whiny timing belt and then have to pull everything apart and put it all back together. Super keen, sort of, maybe not, to try and fit this Koyo radiator in there with the shroud. Might have to cut the rad support, but we'll see what happens with that. Matsuri update, we've got about 3 weeks to go. I'm sharing the shed with my friend Brooke, so you'll see heaps of footage of myself and him at Matsuri, but that's still, as I said, 3 weeks to go. There's still a lot of stuff to get done. I will probably make a list of stuff to do so we can actually tick it off and make sure we are on track. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you want a shout out, or if you just want to say hi, or if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment below. that would be awesome. See you next time. Bye.